J-Mac Sport 24/7. I am J-Mac. Thank you for coming to the channel. It is late. It is late on the East Coast. What time we have? It is, almost 2 a.m. And I have to get up for work in about 4 hours. It's brutal when your Cowboys drafting so late in the draft, 26th pick. And we take a defensive tackle out of Michigan, Mazi Smith, 6'3", 337 pounds. We drafted for need and not best available. Best available. I'm on record saying that we needed to go for need in the division. Philly looked good. I think every team in our division drafted for need except for Philadelphia. I think they have luxuries and was able to go after Nolan Smith out of Georgia, a linebacker. And he's good, and I would love to have him as an edge rusher as well, because Tank Lawrence is getting long in the tooth. And he needs to be replaced at some point. We need to start looking for a replacement. But right now we have a defensive tackle, which we really needed. I mean, we didn't do too well, folks, in stopping the run. The Cowboys defense was 12th ranked total defense in 2022-2023. 330.2 yards allowed. That put us 12th ranked total defense. With regard to pass, we was 8th ranked, allowing 200.9 passing yards per game. And with regard to rushing, we gave up we was 22nd, giving up 129.3 yards per game. So we was pretty bad in stopping the run. It was evident when we played against Philadelphia in the first game that Dak Prescott did not play in because he was out injured. And we had an opportunity to win that game, and I believe it's been such a long time ago, but Philadelphia got the ball in the second half, and they just ran the ball. They just ran the ball. They just ran it on us. We couldn't stop them. We couldn't get the defense off the field. And it was pretty much evident, and we played against teams that had really good offenses. Our running game, we couldn't stop them. So we needed a tackle. I've always wanted to get a tackle for a very long time, but a tackle that's going to shine, a defensive tackle. So far, what I'm seeing that the draft grade for the Cowboys' first pick is an A. CBS Sports giving them A. Out of Michigan, and I'm just hoping that he's not a bust, a la Taco. Remember Taco? So we're looking for, production, and right away somebody needs to start. And he's a big boy. We need depth on defensive line. We need to go tomorrow. We need to go after. I mean, I did like Michael Mayer, tight end out of Notre Dame. He was a projection, or he had a lot of attributes that looked like Jason Witten. I like our core of tight ends right now, but I want a superstar tight end. I guess I got spoiled with Jason Witten and Jay Novacek. I want a superstar at tight end at some time. We need to get a superstar at tight end, someone who's reliable, who can catch over the middle, can move those chains, someone has excellent hands and know how to run routes, and somewhat of a decent pass blocker. Run blocker, excuse me. So tomorrow, I would love to see us go after a wide receiver, someone that's big and like a possessive receiver. We have CeeDee Lamb that can stretch the field, but we need someone else also. I like to get another burner. We need another cornerback. We need an offensive guard. We definitely need an offensive guard. But right now they're giving our draft grade an A. The scouting report for Mazi is one of the most athletic nose tackles in the NFL. He's not compact, but tall and wide. His flashes of pass rush ability are outstanding. Push, pull, arm over straight bull rush, all very solid. Although he's not a bulldozer pushing the pocket, his leverage isn't great. He does adequate planting routes against double teams, but it's not a specialty. He's a run stopping and mostly contingent upon using his athleticism to get the ball, so he's not a tremendous block shedder right now. However, he tracks down running backs very well for being a large nose tackle. He won't be an every down player in the National Football League, but his physical profile and pass rushing refinement make him a fun nose tackle prospect. Now, I don't see him as a prospect. I'm looking at a lot of other talking heads, listening to other talking heads, and they see that he's, with Dan Quinn working with him at the next level, off season, spring or summer camp, training camp. I'm seeing this guy can be a projection to, give us some production at the nose tackle position. We need a big body, especially on third down, second and third downs. His strengths: tall, thick frame, unique for the nose tackle spot. He's a veteran caliber pass rusher, moves to win up the field, has the athleticism to get to running backs in close quarters, and has a large tackling radius. And now here are his weaknesses. Could get a tick stronger. See, I'm hearing something else. I'm hearing that he's pretty strong. Again, I don't follow college football players as I do college basketball players, but I've heard other talking heads, who get paid to do this, saying that he's a strong nose tackle. Another weakness: leverage is very high for an inside rusher, which saps his power, and not a tremendous block shedder. His combine results: he bench pressed 34 reps. College accolades: 2022 consensus first team All Big Ten, 2022 Michigan Defensive Player of the Year. I like that. So, draft grade for Mazi Smith. Again, I'd like to see tomorrow that we look for someone on offense. We need a guard. We need an offensive. We need a wide receiver. And yes, at some point we need to get a running back. I know we have Tony Pollard, but we need some young blood back there. Not sure how Tony Pollard is going to fare coming off his injury. He's a running back. He has a lower extremity injury, so I'm not sure how this is going to feel with the Cowboys and the running scheme that we're going to utilize. This definitely was a needs pick and not a, sexy, best player available pick. I'm happy with it. We need to continue to draft with that mindset. drafting for need. We don't have the luxury to draft for best available right now, unless, it had to be something special, someone that just definitely did not. We anticipated that we'll be at that spot, and then here we are in the second round now. So I don't see that happening. If we go after a receiver, I want someone with some serious speed. Saying for a cornerback, someone that has some decent speed at cornerback, but has excellent hand and coverage abilities. God, I am definitely not prepared to jump into football right now because my mind is all on back to baseball and my Cincinnati Reds, and they surprised me by beating the Texans. And I'm just happy that the fact that we can talk about some football right now. Well, it's been a long night. Again, it's brutal. It's so brutal to draft so late. I have a pick so late in the draft, 26th pick. I hate picking this late, but it is what it is. 26th pick. Mozzie Smith out of Michigan, 6'3". Now there's issues with his weight. I see some list him as 337. He's listed also at 323. I'm told that he has issues, trying to keep his weight down. But he's going to be in the NFL right now, and we also know that stands for not for long if you don't get your stuff in check. So I'm looking forward to seeing this young man in action. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's draft. I'm hoping that we go on offense, because we need to go offensive guard. We need a wide receiver, and we also need a cornerback. But hey, there's a lot of edge rushers out there, and we do know that Tank Lawrence is long in the tooth, and he's on his last contract right now, and he needs to be replaced at some point. So we need to start grooming someone to replace him on that side of the line. So it's late. Got to go hit the sack. Start another day. Get ready for the draft tomorrow. That all being said, peace and happiness.